Love this fragrance.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I'm so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, before you get relaxed, you get comfortable, there's a couple of things you need to do before you can get warm and cozy with us. You need to subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam squad so we can shine together, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little old me, I need a little shining, yeah. Ooh, all of this winnings, oh, all of this winnings in this YouTube street. Look at how I'm shining in this YouTube street. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I truly appreciate you, and you. Thank you. Now today's video is a one brand video. This is the controversial, I feel like it's mixed. It's hyped and then it's not. But this is the Swiss Arabia. This is Shagaf. I wanted to say Shagaf Oud. This is Vanilla Toffee. It is here in the Glam HQ. I also got some layering suggestions as well. So if you want to know my thoughts on Vanilla Toffee by Swiss Arabia, then go grab yourself a warm drink because it's cold where you at. Okay, go grab yourself a warm drink and then you come right back and let's get into Vanilla Toffee. Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know, high heels on my tippies. Eat Cosmetics Confidence in a Serum Gloss. That's on my lippy. This is a clear gloss. It's iridescent because it does have some shimmeriness, but you don't get to see it on. But that's what I have on my lip, and I love this. This is not sticky. It's not sticky icky like the Buxom gloss, but I love my Buxom gloss. This is not plumbing, but I really like it, and that's just all I have. And I have no lip liner. I have nothing. Natural lip color, but it's a shine, and I love it. Now let's get into Vanilla Toffee. When they released the notes, I was a bit, because I saw, it felt like caramel was dripping, like it was very gourmand. So I'm like, you guys know I am not a gourmand lover, okay? Like that. I like candy, I love sweet fragrances, but I'm not a foodie lover, okay? So I was like, I don't know. Then I hit up Swiss Arabia like, hey, what's good? No, I bought this with my own coin, FYI, okay? I hit them up like, hey, what's good? What's going on with the fragrance? Is it going to be available? Because it was showing back order, whatever. And they're like, you can use this link if you want, and blah, blah, blah. And then I went and I saw the price at the time. I think it was like, what? I'm looking at the website, it's like $70. I said, now Swiss Arabia. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll wait. I said, $70? Hello, wait. But during Black Friday, they had discounts. And then I used like a coupon code. When I tell you, this thing came down to $39. And now it's back. I'm looking at the website, it's back to $69 with tax. I don't know if they'll add shipping. This is the packaging that it comes in. This is the standard Shagaf packaging, because the velvet one, Oud Tonka, came in this kind of packaging. And then it comes here open. I think that they do a good job with the presentation. It feels like you're getting something that feels a bit more, it doesn't feel super cheap, it doesn't, and they do a good job with the packaging. Now let's get into the notes. The notes are like me and not me. So in the top notes you get toffee and you get coffee. Now I like toffee, but I love coffee. And in the middle notes you get dates. I love dates. Fragrances with dates grab my attention. You get walnuts, vanilla, cardamom, and milk. When I saw the milk, I said, no ma'am, I don't like milk and I keep buying milk. What's going on? In the base note you get brown sugar, Madagascar vanilla, woody notes, benzoin, vanilla caviar, tonka bean, and musk. So when I saw the notes with the brown sugar, milk, I was like, okay, will it go well with like Peach Arum by Sharita's fragrance? Maybe. We will see in the future. So I sprayed this when it arrived, and immediately the top notes, I was getting butterscotch, like Wedder's Original butterscotch candy. And I love a candy gourmand. It wasn't super milky. It does smell edible, very edible. It smells like there's caramel in here. So maybe it's the brown sugar mixed with the toffee. So I loved the opening. Like when I smelled it, I said, okay, I can do this kind of gourmand. Not overly milky. It's vanilla. I know they call it vanilla toffee. I can smell the toffee, but now I'm picking up on the coffee. So I put it all over me like I normally do. And I keep saying I love the opening, but I notice on my skin, after a while, that butterscotch stuff starts to go away. And then I'm getting this deep, dark brown sugary vibe. It's like a leathery, would I say leathery? A smoky brown sugar. So this is very deep. It's very dark, like it's a deep dark fragrance. So with this one, I love the opening, but I need to play with this fragrance a lot more for me to say I love this fragrance. This is not a love, it's a like. I know some people hate it. Some people say they are disappointed. I am not disappointed in it, but it's not beast mode. It is not beast mode. I got 2 fragrances the day that I got it. I got this. Now this is beast mode. This is Scent of Seduction, honey. This thing right here. Oh my gosh. It is seductive. Sexy beast mode announces your arrival. This, you have to come close to me and give me a hug, and then you can smell it. And now it's changing. Let me pull my sweater up. It's changing on my skin. That butterscotch, buttery, Wedder's Original vibe, that's what I really love. It doesn't last super long. I love that. It smells so good. But then once it starts changing on my skin, I'm like, okay, I need to see where it's going with I don't know if it's the vanilla brown sugar vibe, but it changes on my skin. But I don't hate it. I like it. I think this is a like for me. And I think this is the time of the year to wear it. For me, this will be like a casual fragrance. I can see myself layering her. And I'm gonna tell you the first thing that I layered with her when she arrived. I used it, and after it changed, like a few hours later, I decided to pull out my Swiss Arabia Casablanca. And I tell you, here you get apples and caramel, and you pour it on the vanilla toffee. It brought it to life. Like this thing right here, for what they charge, I think that Swiss Arabia should have put this in a fancier bottle, like this kind of fancy bottle, and up the charge. I love me some Casablanca. Casablanca is the girl of the house. I use her with literally everything. She's a swinger. She goes with all my fragrances, and putting her together with vanilla toffee made me love the vanilla toffee. I started to like her. So I think that I will always layer both of them together. And then Casablanca is beast mode. It actually projects. You can smell it. When I put this on my son and he walks on the staircase, I smell him. I go up, I'm like, what did I put on him? Like the whole house. So by itself, it's okay. With Casablanca, it is beautiful. So if you got vanilla toffee and you were not impressed, put Casablanca on her and then you would love her. Another fragrance that I layered with Casablanca is Amore Cafe by Mancera. You get coffee, vanilla, ice cream, amaretto. So I'm gonna try it on this hand again. Put in Amore Cafe with the vanilla toffee. It brought it. That opening with the butterscotch is everything. These two go together real bad. So Amore Cafe with vanilla toffee. I love it. This is the number 2 combo, but to be honest, if I were to say my favorite combo with vanilla toffee, is definitely the Casablanca one. But the Amore Cafe one keeps it in the deep dark side because the coffee pulls from the coffee in here. There's vanilla. It blends. Like these two blend so beautifully where it kind of feels like I have on one fragrance. It doesn't feel like, oh, what you got on? It just feels like I have one fragrance where I'm getting coffee, vanilla, toffee, brown sugary vibe. And these two together is amazing. With Casablanca, it cools the sweetness with the apples and the caramel, and this is just boom in your face. With the other one is deep, is that it's giving scent bubble. With Casablanca on, the sillage and stuff gets bigger. The next layering suggestion that I got for vanilla toffee, this is by Juliana's Perfume, and this is called Caramel Blossom. This Caramel Blossom is an original creation. It is jasmine and caramel and musk. This, out of everything they sent me, I think this is one of my top favorite. This with the Aphrodite's rose is caramel blossom amazing. So if you love like Ujon Intense and Tilia, Valaya, those kind of fragrances where it's soft, it's opulent, it's just rich girl, very feminine. It's so good. It's white floral. I feel like there's tuberose in there. You can smell it a bit, but I don't mind it. Now, I would like to put this with the vanilla toffee because I think the floral accord in here, the blossom, all the flowers, orange blossom, jasmine, I think there may be tuberose. With the caramel, it's sweet, but this gives it a floral touch in here. And I think these two will be beautiful together. So if you have caramel blossom, first of all, if you don't have this, if you want to get one fragrance from Juliana's perfume, you should definitely get caramel's blossom. This thing is a beauty. It's insane. It's gorgeous, like gorgeous, and it's an original creation. And then the vanilla toffee together. Oh, I cannot wait to wear both of them. That might be my scent of the day tomorrow. Vanilla toffee all over me, and then caramel blossom on top. So give it that floral touch, and I think it'll be cute. I think it'll be cute. So let's look for ways to make vanilla toffee the it girl. Let's bring her up. I think those two together, I can see it working out really, really well. So I cannot wait to wear it. This thing right here, incredible. So vanilla toffee layered with caramel blossom for the win. I'm still going to play with vanilla toffee more. I can see why some people may feel like maybe it's not what they were expecting, but honestly, do I think that this is a bad release? No, it's not. For someone that is not a milk lover, I don't have a problem with this fragrance. I want to play with it a lot more, and especially as the weather is getting colder and cooler, I want to see how this does when I'm outside in the cold. When I think of this, I'm thinking of wearing a sweater, like a sweatshirt, put this on, and the weather is super cold, like 35 degrees, and it's vanilla and it's toffee. I just don't like when it goes too brown sugary on my skin. I do think that this is a good fragrance. It's not a bad fragrance at all, but if you don't like it, I can understand it, because when it starts to go then I'm like on the fence. So I'm in the middle with this one. It's not a hate and it's not a love. I am in the middle. I'm happy to have it in my collection. Do I recommend you get this fragrance? If you love gourmand and you love vanilla, you love toffee, and you love butter. To me, you have to love butter, like butterscotch. It smells like butterscotch. However, you have to love brown sugar, because to me, the butterscotch goes away, and then the opening is the gourmand candy butterscotch, whether it's original. I love that. But once it goes to the brown sugar vibes, then I'm like, then I get in the middle. So I think if you love butter, butterscotch, and brown sugar, you have to love brown sugar. You will love it. And sometimes some people feel like brown sugar can get too deep and dark, where it's rubbery with the sugar, a little bit synthetic. If you don't like gourmand, keep on walking. I'm not the biggest gourmand girly, but I love a candied sweet fragrance. I just don't like fruity. And this is like on the fence, because to me, when I think butterscotch, I think of something I want to eat. And it's nice. Now it's starting to turn with the brown sugar. So for me, this is a fragrance that I will always layer, and this is the layering winner with Casablanca or Amore Cafe. I don't think I'll wear it by itself, because I'm not a biggest fan yet when it turns into the brown sugarness. But as I continue to play with it, I feel like as we're going, the months keep going, I may come back and it would be the best thing since sliced bread. We just never know. Because like I said, Queen of Silk was not a fragrance that I loved. I liked it, and now it's like my signature scent. Like, I need a backup bottle. Like, my life is not complete if I'm going anywhere and I don't pack my Queen of Silk. That's like my fragrance right there. It was made for me. And I didn't like it at first. It's not like I didn't like it. I thought it was okay. But now it's like, I'm a fool. This is not okay. This is incredible. So this may be one of those. Right now, I think it's good. I think it's okay fragrance. And I think that if you love vanilla, you love toffee, you should definitely check it out. Don't be listening to everybody saying, oh, this is bad. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not. If you love brown sugar, you're going to love it. Another thing I thought about was Mani Casanade with it, because there's brown sugar, vanilla ice cream stuff going on. But Mani Casanade is already deep and dark and sexy on its own. I feel like it needs something that would pull it up. You know, Mani Casanade stands on its own. And I also layer Casablanca with Mani Casanade. out and it's like everything. But now I layer it with each arm and I haven't looked back. So let's get into the pros and the cons. You know, I always like to end off on a high note, so we will start with the con. The con for me has to be the price. But then again, I think that with the price is because it's Swiss Arabia and Latafa. Like, we're conditioned to pay $40 for the fragrance, and it's not fair. But this is $69, $70, and I'm like, why? That's because Oud Tonka I can get for like 30 something, $40. So I'm like, why isn't this $40 or maybe $49? Why is it $70? So for me, the $70 is a con, okay? But that's me, of course. I'm still smelling it. Now I'm getting that brown sugar. Still a bit of butter though. But okay. Another con I would say is it is not beast mode. But then if it's long lasting, I'm fine, even if it's not beast mode. But I don't get long lasting vibes from this. Now Shagaf Oud, yes. Oud Tonka, yes. With this one, I don't get long lasting vibes. Every time I put it, I rush to get the butterscotch. I want the butterscotch because that's what I want. I love the smell of the opening. But after a while, I don't get to smell it as much. So I'm like, I don't know. I put it on me and I'm reapplying. So maybe that might be a con, but I don't mind taking decants with me. If the butterscotch lasted longer, I would take decants with me everywhere. So I'll just so that may be a con. Now, the pros for this, I would say, what's the pro? This one, I do think that it's a great fragrance for winter time. It's good for winter time. If you love vanilla, you love toffee, you love brown sugar, I think this would be good to wear in the winter time. It will pull in the cold and people can, if they come in your bubble, they will smell it. So I do think it's sexy too. So that's a pro. The packaging too is a pro for Swiss Arabia. Shout out to Swiss Arabia for killing it with the packaging. I think that's a pro. And yeah, so yes, y'all, these are my thoughts on the, it's not brand spanking new, but you know, it's kind of new. Swiss Arabia vanilla toffee. I will give it time. I will play with her more, and as we're getting into the winter, we'll be talking about how my love for her is increasing or decreasing, and we would know by April if she would make the declutter pile for December next year or she's gonna be in the collection. But so far, I love that she's here. I love her, and I will be wearing her in the house as time goes. So this I'll put out, I'll leave it here, and I will be wearing it daily in the house as I'm, you know, filming, editing, doing stuff like that. I'll be wearing her. Yes, y'all. Have you tried vanilla toffee? Are you on the disappointed side of the fence, or are you happy with it, or are you like me where you're in the middle? You like it, you don't love it, you don't hate it, you think it's okay? Let me know in the comments below. Like I always say, in all things, what are we gonna do? We're gonna add glitter. Add glitter, add glitter, add glitter. And when all else fails and your back is against the ropes, we're gonna add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, I'm like, flashing out my nails. What you're gonna do, you're gonna add glitter. And when all else fails, your back is against the ropes, your back is against the wall, what are we gonna do? Let me tell you what we're gonna do. Scent of Seduction by Swiss Arabia. Holy moly, this fragrance is beast. Leather, cotton candy, patchouli. Oh, it smells so sexy. Scent of Seduction. This is the one to get. This one. Try Scent of Seduction. And let me see. It may go good with vanilla toffee. A bit. Add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in another video.